What impact have y'all seen the financialization of housing having on this problem as well, or just on your city specifically? And by that I mean like the large institutional investors that are buying up single family homes.
Makes it harder for the average person to be able to get involved. I don't think that it's controversial to say that a mega conglomerate worth billions of dollars has a much better chance of, we'll say, jumping in and getting a house regardless of its price versus, say, someone who's 25, 26, has $50,000 in college debt and is just looking to get a starter home to start a family.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, is there any regulation or anything in place that stops these institutions from acting this way, or that maybe that benefits first-time buyers or anything like that? Is there anything that's kind of that's helping this problem?
You can, on the back end, there's things like restrictive covenants that you can add to the properties, and so in years going forward, they wouldn't be sold again to a large national buyer. But initially, it's hard. It's hard to stop it, and they, if they have the money, essentially they can get the property, they can get control of it, and there's really nothing that you can do. But that's the kind of mechanisms that we implement, like I said, on the back end to try to curve it a little bit in the future.
And I'd say from planning from a statewide perspective, one thing that states can do to push back, and local communities too, but it usually gains more traction at a state level, would be some kind of a second home tax or a homestead tax exemption. So that would say, if this is your primary home, then you're going to pay a significantly reduced amount of taxes on it. Or, conversely, if this is your second home that is either your vacation home or something you rent on Airbnb or something you just rent on a month-to-month basis or an annual basis, those would then be taxed at, double the rate, triple the rate, much higher rates. So that kind of works to persuade those institutional buyers to take their money elsewhere, and then makes it then easier, creates a smaller pool of buyers for the homes that you have, and makes it easier for the local residents to buy them instead of wealthy, out-of-state individual owners or conglomerates.